morning and welcome to the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua, where we are all set for the first test in this two-match series, West Indies up against Sri Lanka. Taken. Amir Jangu with the catch, and Kemar Roach gets another wicket, moves closer to that 300 mark. The talisman and the leader of this fast bowling attack strikes immediately in the first over. Yeah, that was deliberate, very deliberate from Chandimal. Dropped. He got his hand to it, Joshua De Silva. Yeah, that should challenge the boundary. The fine leg is quite wide.
And flies over the slip cordon. Not in full control, but Madushka gets away with this one. He's gone after it. Wit on offer, maybe a little more confidence. And that's a proper execution to end the over.
And again he goes aerial, just clipping it through square leg. In the air, a couple of bounces. So, boundary for Chandimal.
And he goes short and wide. And Madushka punishes this one. Is that close? Is that close enough? Yes! The dreaded finger goes up. Edge. And another one goes down for Sri Lanka.
That one's timed down the ground quite sweetly. It will get close to the boundary. In fact, it beat Seals into the boundary. So a good solid stroke that from Dhananjaya.
Even having been there for over 42 deliveries, Chandimal, who now gets another boundary. Errant and punished. Really well played by Dhananjaya, the captain, who worked that one quite effortlessly for 4. Leading edge falls safely and gets a fortuitous boundary. So bookends the over with a couple boundaries. Dhananjaya, 80 for 3.
And the response from Jaden Seals going a little bit too straight on that occasion, not getting any swing, and an easy clip down to fine leg for Chandimal.
Yeah, that would be another boundary, just like the last over. A couple then, and a couple more now. 88 for 3.
Some pressure, man. Come on.
You will challenge the boundary, and based on the way Kemar Roach is chasing, it will win that particular race. And it seems as though that just might be the last bit of action for the first session of the first day. All along the ground, always difficult to recover when it's going downhill in that direction. This partnership of 53 bringing Sri Lanka back, maybe even Stevens, maybe in favor of the West Indies slightly.
Periods. Excellently guided down by Chandimal, always on top of it. Cut and cut well, had enough room for what looks to be one of his favorite shots to bring up his half century. Chandimal moves to 52. Bowl him, and he's bowled him neck and crop. So it hasn't been too inexpensive a miss for the West Indies. Edged and caught. 2 in and over for Shamar Joseph. He's off and running. Dinusha.
With once again and put away with some style by skipper Dhananjaya. Once again, with outside the off stump, goes to the boundary. It's been a common theme here today, presented with width, and you find the boundary. Authoritative from Dhananjaya, stand and deliver.
Authoritative on the other side now. We are seeing the full range from Dhananjaya. Offside previously, leg side now.
This one's pulled away once again, short, wayward, down the leg side. Once again, 4 through that third man region. Another boundary, just a bit too wide from Joseph. Back-to-back 4s.
That's his 50. A 50 for the skipper. His 20th in Test match cricket. Well appreciated by his teammates. Firm push down the ground. And it will run into the boundary line.
Yeah, too much width offered. Opportunity to score.
This will challenge the boundary. Neatly worked again. They're scoring their runs in boundaries. That's the real worry from a West Indian perspective.
Catch over.
Yeah, slapped hard to the leg side. Yeah, pulling this one past Brandon King. That is sublime. To the leg side now, and now driving sweetly through the covers. Yeah, so a maiden over to finish. Sri Lanka 204 for 5, scoring at a healthy rate as well. Yeah, so in this session of play, 26 overs bowled, 109 runs, and just the 2 wickets by Shamar Joseph. And again, just keep pointing out that run rate, how quickly Sri Lanka have been looking to accumulate their runs, session by session.
Welcome back to the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. First day of the first test, West Indies up against Sri Lanka. Well, that's a huge shot. Finger goes up. This is what he does so often, Kemar Roach, from around the wicket to the left-hander.
This one's short. Doesn't quite have the pace, does he, Kemar Roach? Beauty, and that will be his 100. What a way to bring it up. His 13th Test 100. His second versus the West Indies.
A bit edgy, but finds a gap. Not too sure if it was intentional. We'll wait to see the replay, but 250 up for Sri Lanka. Yeah, that's been a propitious scoring area for a number of the Sri Lankans in this match so far. Leading edge this time. Someone is settling under it. Brandon King.
Clean them up. Another wicket for Justin Greaves, doing more than his fair share. Yeah, quite deliberate. Just uses the pace and the bounce to guide it over the slip for a 4.
This one is high, it's in the air. Kemar Roach takes an easy catch. Yeah, swings this one. It's aerial, but just over Alzari Joseph. Cries of catch it. Alzari Joseph gets there in the end. I love how he's so passionate about getting that wicket. Yeah, throughout that session, consistent run scoring from Sri Lanka. 3 wickets, then 2, but 5 in that last session.